Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. You're single and you want to stand out from the zillions of others without appearing desperate. Or you're in private practice, whether a psychotherapist, a yoga instructor, or a financial advisor. The trouble is there are zillions of others who are doing that. How do you stand out without being cheesy? Or you're an employee and would like to get promoted, or at least keep your job. Well, here are thoughts on how you might tastefully and ethically stand out. First, let's start with the goal of finding a wonderful and compatible romantic partner. These days, especially with the pandemic, websites and apps are wildly popular. The key to standing out without seeming desperate or cheesy is to describe how you're importantly different. That is, what would make you a better fit for your desired partner? For example, I'll give a bunch of examples. I love discussing intellectual issues. That would be one. Another might be I enjoy processing feelings. Another might be I'm a change the world kind of person, although not always in the most popular direction. Or nothing pleases me more than a languorous morning in bed. Or conversely, I love to be always going. Those won't get you the most responses, but that's not the goal. The goal is to get the right responses. When reaching out, similarly, look for the distinctively well-suited, not just the usual braggadocio such as I'm intelligent, witty, and successful, which often is puffery and at minimum puts you in competition with more people. Asking friends to set you up is another common approach to meeting someone. Again, say what makes you different that your ideal partner would welcome or at least accept. For example, if I were single, I would mention that I work long hours and I want a partner who does the same. Now let's turn to the goal of getting more clients. How can you stand out in that domain? Nichecraft helps. What kind of problems and people do you work best with and enjoy working with? For example, if you're a psychotherapist, maybe it's trauma victims who are committed to moving forward expeditiously. Everybody's committed to moving forward, but they vary in how expeditiously they want to do that. If you're a yoga instructor, maybe it's older people who have restricted mobility. If you're a financial advisor, maybe it's clients who want a slow, steady, low adrenaline approach. Once you've picked your niche, tell it to your friends and colleagues. If you choose to market by writing or public speaking or even advertising, make your niche your underlying theme or the title of what you write. To take the previous example, some titles: Getting Past Trauma Now. It might work for that person who wanted to be a psychotherapist specializing in trauma victims who want to expeditiously move forward. If you are that yoga instructor who's trying to work with people who have restricted mobility, the article might be called Comfy Yoga. Or if you're an investment advisor who's trying to attract clients who are of the slow and steady approach, you might call your article Investing for Turtles. Of course, those could also be titles for talks. Now finally, let's turn to standing out as an employee. Let's say you're one of the zillion managers, coordinators, executives, whatever. Which of the following might help you stand out without seeming like you're waving your arms? Look at me, look at me! Might you want to take the time to prepare to say something smart at a staff meeting? Review the agenda items and ask yourself, what would add value and likely be well received? Might you want to share drafts of your reports or your ideas with peers and bosses for feedback? Doing that ensures that someone doesn't steal credit for your idea or your work product. Or might you want to propose a special project that would add value that you could do well, and ideally that you'd find fun? For example, in that I'm going to be writing the text version of this in Psychology Today, here are some psychology-related examples. Might you want to propose monthly get-togethers, even if virtual, where people air their feelings about work? Or organize a monthly brown bagger in which an employee gets to share their favorite ideas even if they're impractical. Or create a pro bono project in which one afternoon a month the team does something for the community, converting a vacant lot into a community garden, inviting kids to visit the workplace, maybe painting a mural on a blighted wall. No one wants to feel like an unwanted, fungible clone of countless other people. Well, I hope that these ideas will help. In any event, I do welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always encourage your comments, and especially like if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.